New season, more oopsies. But first, let's rise for the national anthem. Ah, perfect. Good evening. My name is News Force, and you're watching Exotic News. Let's get right into the news. First off, a brand new season of Exotic SMP has begun. This time is all new, with this season being called Exotic Frontiers, aka Exotic SMP Season 5. What this means is that the world is different from other ones in the past, as this world is a 1 to 1000 scale of the actual real-life Earth. Anyone from the past seasons, that means for the first time ever, we're not accepting new members for this season. Not yet, as we don't know so far, but we may get new members in this upcoming season. Any exotic members from the past seasons can either live in their own locations or choose an interesting place that they haven't seen in real life. Not gonna lie, it's honestly the coolest thing ever, because people can be in charge of their own, making their own government. As we know, some countries are even making the sweetberry drug legal, like the state of New Jersey, which we are in right now, which is owned by Governor Sui, and the country of Pakistan, which Supreme Leader Fatir YT rules, and also the continent of Antarctica, which Smlish, aka Fade, rules. As we know, sweet berries are extremely dangerous and will cause harm and hallucinations to people who consume the drug, as seen in RKT's recent video. Recently, in the country of Russia, President Boris Pastet officially made the berries illegal by saying to ENN, "I want to align with that because berries and other hallucinations can and have caused harm to many people. Thus, I am aligning with them because I only want the best for my people." The United Nations and DABs were very pleased with this move. In other news, the state of Ohio has been deemed irrelevant by the Anti-Ohio Alliance. In other news, the continent of Australia was recently nuked by an anonymous organization because they heard that there were instruments that were beeping, and they just wanted to nuke the place. Doc Brick was there when it happened, and we interviewed him about the incident.
Well, honestly, Mr. Starforce, I had no idea who it was. I actually did not know their identity. I was approached by a man in a hazmat suit who said that my house was under quarantine and proceeded to place a bunch of blocks around my facility. I was shocked, and I didn't know what to do, so I naturally said, "Hey, can you mind not doing that?" It's like, why is my house under quarantine? And the fellow, I couldn't see through his gas mask, but it was yellow, and he didn't really listen too well. He just kind of kept on placing the blocks. And finally, he got bored, and I thought I heard him mumble something over the radio saying that the mission was a failure, and that he was asking permission to nuke the place. And I thought, oh, okay, this is just a joke, you see. I was like, nobody has authorization to nuke a country. I mean, that's insane. And so then I was like, I didn't think any of it. So I went back inside and I grabbed my good old hoe, and I went out, like, doing some farming and stuff. And then I heard this disturbance in the waves, and I looked up, and then there was this little tiny boat with a dude, and all dressed in black, and he looked like he had like a face mask, and he only had a radio. He didn't have anything on him, just a radio. And he walked right past me, past my nether portal, and then I heard something, and then I all of a sudden hear him whistling, and I looked up, and it was like, oh my god, it's TNT falling from the sky, and then he killed my chickens.
Well, that's it for today's news. Be sure to tune in next time on Exotic News for more news about this new season. And also, if you haven't yet, make sure you follow our Twitter at NewsExotic to catch up on the latest updates for this new season. I am News Force, and I wish you all a good evening.